T-minus 5.
Get a delay.
T-minus 5. 3, 2, 1, 0. And lift off.
Back.
Good evening, all.
You saw us earlier on, we're back. Yeah, sorry. How you doing, everybody? Everyone good? Everyone good?
Yep.
We will be when I finish the sweep.
1, 2, 3.
Where's
So missing.
Marcus?
Marcus! Where Marcus?
Marcus, we need you.
You know where we are if you want us. He's vanished on us. Right, let's have a look at the chat.
Hold on. We need
What?
to say, we need to sing a song. Happy birthday
No.
to you.
I know what we'll do. I know what we'll do. Hang
You
on.
got a song for him?
I've always got a song for everyone, me.
Hey, Terry, it's your birthday! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Terry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, that is so kind. It fell off.
There we are.
Well, I feel very honoured, actually. I feel very kind. Very nice of everyone.
Now someone else is knocking on the door. What do you want?
Oh, is it
Bloody Carol
Marcus?
singers again. Who is
Let
it?
him in.
It's Marcus.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
Terry! Happy
Thank you, Marcus.
When it's Terry's birthday, we know it's exactly 6 months till mine. And then when it's mine, we know it's 6 months till Terry.
6 months to mine.
Yeah.
And did you know that if you take your age and your year of was it? No, what did I say? Someone said this to me the other day, and I fell for it. I said,
Yeah, but it only worked the other day, didn't it?
no, it always works.
Is it?
Trust me, it always works.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Well, if you take your age and
Yes.
your
And add it
year
to
of
the year
birth,
it adds up to 2023.
but mine only adds up to 2022 because I haven't had my birthday yet.
Exactly. It had to be done that day.
Oh, well, I'll have to try it now, won't I?
Yeah. So you've got to work out when he was born.
23 plus 19.
Anyway, let's
1960.
Something like that.
yeah, it doesn't quite work like that, Terry. Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Right, okay, let's have a look. Who's in the chat? Marcus is here now. I was calling you earlier on, Marcus. You hear us calling you?
That's good. You
Yeah,
can
well,
say
I
hello now.
I had some webcam and microphone issues, but yeah, so I was pulling plugs and plugging things back in.
Oh,
And
dear.
Oh, no.
Right, we have Chuck. Chuck, one more week and you're in London. And Captain Kirk. And Sue, is she there? And Captain
Sue's got
Bill.
the Varta now.
Patrick's here. And I'm here. He says, I'm here. Mhm. And Laurie. And Terry's here. Yep, check. Terry.
Check.
Hang
Check.
on. There's so much chat going on there, so I've lost all the line there. Oh, Caroline. Caroline's here. Hi, Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
Right, flying feelings here.
Right doesn't sing, does it, Kev?
Sally's here. She says, hello, everyone. Happy birthday, Terry.
Thank you, Sally. I think I've written, yeah.
Winthrop Roberts here. He's just had his Sunday night blether.
Thank you so much, Winthrop.
Dave
Robert.
Cullen's here.
He's just had a single malt for me.
Yeah.
Oh, he was having biscuits when I dropped in on his show.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Kev's definitely here. He's still here. Mickey Moo's here. Jim Anderson's here.
Johnny
Hello. Hello. Paul's here.
Harvey's here. Oh, we all need a moment's silence for Paul.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I just
That's
saw
a
that.
sad occurrence, Harvey.
Mark Sullivan's here. Jay Richards is here. Richard Mead's here. Stevie Knowles is here.
Rick.
Good grief. It's getting longer and longer. John Coopy's here.
Yay.
It is getting longer and longer, Steve, and that's a good thing.
Keith Fuller's here. I've got to remember Mark R. White was here. I've got to remember Barry Gardner's here.
Don't forget to like.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, Barry. Happy birthday.
We
Thank
have
you.
38 people currently watching, so be 39 40-odd likes.
Don't forget to like. We all like you, Terry.
Hot Rod in Daytona's here. He's still here.
Marcus.
We've got I just haven't seen him.
Rod.
I've got Harvey. Sorry to hear about your drone, but
Yeah.
did you replace it just to tell me that it's a rubbish drone and it flew away?
Australia panoramas.
Facebook, happy birthday, Terry. Thank you for a fantastic day.
Australian panoramas. Who's that?
That's someone
Do
you've
we
been
know
out
who
with
that
today.
Is that Rick?
No, Rick's in the chat. Well, unless he's on there as well.
That might
Andy
be
our
Andy.
Catherine.
Oh, Ross,
Yeah,
happy
Andy.
birthday, Terry. Ross.
Who?
Ross.
Andy's had pork chops for dinner.
I've already spoken to Ross.
Talking of Ross.
Let's welcome this week's Drone Seekers live show special guest.
Good day,
Hang
Ross.
on a minute, Ross.
G'day, everyone.
And as
How's
you can
Monday?
see, the sun
Should I
is
say good
rising
morning?
behind Ross. The sun's shining behind Ross, so you can see that.
Yeah,
it's
the
Monday.
He's in Monday
sun's,
already.
sun's yet to come up.
Okay, Ross. How are you, mate? All right?
G'day, Cobber.
Terry's got an Instagram account, innit? with
I told you need the bits of string with corks on, mate.
No. This is a real bloody cobra, I tell you.
Yeah.
I'll take it off now. My favourite hat, that is.
Good on you, Terry.
My favourite hat.
Anyway, Ross, welcome and thanks for sort of getting up at stupid o'clock in the morning to come and
In
talk.
Australia, they call it sparrow's fart. An old
He's
colloquial.
up with a sparrow's fart.
What time is it there? 5 a.m., 6 a.m.?
It's just gone 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, 5 o'clock.
Wow.
Although that's not too early on Saturday morning. I left the front door at 3:30 in the morning to go down to that Wuyong beach.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, the sun gets up early, as you can see.
Yeah.
So to capture sunrise and the likes, and that's an hour and a half's drive. It was an early start.
Which I've got to look forward to tomorrow morning. Our first frost first frost.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I can't wait.
We've got snow in the Sierra Nevadas. It's the first lot of snow this morning.
Have we? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Did you meant to be there then?
Hey,
Was it early or late or on time?
early.
Was it?
It's early. Yeah.
Did you
Terry,
take
did you capture that eclipse?
No, we don't get it here.
So it came right over Idaho, Ross. We had like 80%. However, it was cloudy at that very time.
Oh no!
It happened. So yeah,
Oh, no good.
Oh,
yeah. Few people got some pictures, but yeah, it's too bad.
Maria got it.
Yeah.
Maria Davis. She got it in.
yeah. She meant to go to. I can't remember what she meant to.
She's Arizona, isn't she?
But she was going to go. Caroline said, "Is it Monday?" He's in Australia, Caroline. It certainly is Monday.
Yeah.
So, Ross, if I was going to shoot that eclipse, I'd do it with my FEMI X8 SC 2020, right?
No.
That was a very quick no, wasn't
Great drone to fly, but the cameras are pretty ordinary.
Yeah.
it?
Mark said that this is a food channel, though, isn't it? Why has Marcus got a celebrity birthday cake for Terry?
Yeah,
That's a
that's
good
fact.
question.
That is a good question. Yeah, that is a
You need
fact.
Sally for the cake, to be honest, though. She makes the
Oh,
best
look, and
cake.
Keith in typical Australian, you call that a knife? He's a Crocodile Dundee fan, obviously.
Hey, Terry, I
Who is it?
apologize for letting you down.
That's all right, Marcus.
So Paul said, very fun fact, you can capture 2 sunrises every single day if you know how to reverse the video.
Oh,
Or you could record a sunset and reverse it. That's what it means, isn't it?
I guess so. Right, anyway. So
video.
we've got, I think Marcus is always an eclipse. It's all Johnny Joe Fly says, Marcus, it's always an eclipse of a female.
That's a stretch, Tony, but yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mark said it was 1 degree in Manchester last night. It's going to be warm tonight, so he's
Oh,
up to
no.
6.
I had 30 more degrees than that, Mark.
Yeah, unfortunately, the sun's
What?
got
Missing that, Jackie.
I bet. Yeah. Did you have a good week, though?
Oh, a lovely week. Yeah, it was nice and warm and come back. Raining.
Hey, we've got Bob in the
Yeah.
house.
Cold temperatures. Lovely.
Yeah.
Yep. See.
Right. Anyway, video time. You think because we've got lots to get through, and we're going to attempt to get through all of them. So you're in for a treat. Right. First one is Raw Beauty of what? How do you pronounce it? What? Wu Hung. I can't say it now.
Wuyong Beach.
Wu Young Beach. Here we go. Roll video. Roll BT.
Yeah.
Oh, that beach,
Wow.
that very long beach with no one on it.
Oh, it's
Lovely sand as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the music was went hand in hand with the scenery. You know, the beach sort of music or surfing music.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Beach Boys. I'm not sure who it is actually.
Yeah, it's a bit like that old song Bombora. You know, it was a real surfy song.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
But that was only 2 days ago.
There you go.
That particular capture.
Ross
Beautiful morning.
But that's
What drone was it?
That was using the Autel light. I like to use the light, you know, for those morning captures, only because the camera's great for that sort of thing. You know, I've also got the Air 3, and well, the other drone is a bit of a dud, the Fimi X8 Pro. But insofar as like daytime capture, I'll always use the Air 3.
Yeah.
In respect to that twilight and sunrise, I'll always use the light. So I guess the issue is I'm always shooting at sunrise or twilight. So you find my videos are always the light.
So you don't use the Air 3 so much.
I do love the camera on that drone. I mean, it doesn't fly anything like the DJIs. I mean, the DJIs, they fly better. The software's better. You know, you name it. Everything's better. But I just love the camera on that light. That's all.
It's nice.
Hey Ross, so you brought up the Fimi, and the thing that's always worth talking about on those Fimis, I think, and you know, you and I have been heartbroken by the cameras on those drones for how long, right? Since the first X8. Well, I've been flying it since the Me drone, but you know, they never quite. They build a pretty decent airframe. The thing flies pretty good. They put a pretty decent set of features on the drone, but the camera is always a dud every time.
Yeah, well, I think their latest version, the X8 Pro, is probably Fimi's worst effort. I mean, they just didn't get the standard profiles right with that camera whatsoever. Overexposed. You've got to use the EV control to get something remotely good. I mean, to fly, it's an exceptional drone. You know, it flies almost as good as the Mavic 3. It is sensational to fly, but and the software features are excellent. I beat the some of those features are not working at the moment with that X8 Pro.
Which again is typical Fimi, right?
Sorry?
That's typical Fimi, right? That some of the features, you know, the drone comes out, not all the features are ready to go when it comes out.
Yeah. But the camera was has been a major disappointment so far. I mean, I did post some photos from that Wuyang beach on the Fimi group pages from that camera, but yeah, it's hard. They're hard work to edit the images from that drone. Whereas, you know, I mean, as I said, I've got the Air 3 and the light, and look, you can virtually use the images just straight off the camera with those two drones. I mean, they're just excellent cameras. Anyway, it is what it is. I think we should just not worry about the Fimi at this stage, Marcus. Just put
it's a price deal. It's a price deal, isn't it, Ross? I mean, that Fimi sells for what, about $450, $500 US.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
you know, it's cheap.
Yeah, from a pricing point of view, that is a very good drone. It's just a shame Fimi can't get their camera engineers to sort out the image profiles.
So Ross,
outside of that, it's a great drone.
Yeah. Why did you buy it though? If you like the way the DJI flies and you like the camera on the Autel, why did you even buy the Fimi?
Look, I mean, the Fimi's advertising said we've got this U-Butte camera on it.
Yeah.
Which is similar in spec to the Air 3. It's not a stacked sensor, but it's similar. And I thought, well, I'll buy it because I did have the 2018 Fimi, and I really enjoyed flying that drone, so I knew it would fly well. But yeah, that camera was a shocker. We'll leave it at that.
Is it a lens issue, or is it Is it a sensor issue?
No, it's the profiles that Femi's dropped. You know, the actual software that they've dropped on the camera.
Right.
The white balance always seems
Yeah.
to be very, very warm on all Femi drones, right? You always have to turn the white balance down. And like you said, the color profile, I've never figured it out, Ross, but it always looks a little bit off.
Yeah, and hence when you grab those images and edit, it's a lot of hard work.
Right.
Whereas your DJI and Aurtels, all you're doing is just doing incremental improvements to the imagery. I mean, they come off the camera really well. But the Femi, from a camera point of view, it's a bit of a write-off at the moment. To fly, sensational. It's unbelievable to fly.
So it could be put right with an update then.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Femi just needs to get their act together and actually employ a decent camera engineer.
Yeah,
you can sort out those profiles.
That's probably what they're missing, to be honest with you. I mean, that's just it. The brand haven't got anyone. Perhaps he left.
Yeah, I mean, it would that Femi would be an excellent drone, like an all-round excellent drone if they could sort out those standard profiles. They're just terrible at the moment.
Mm. Right, next video we've got is Brambles Bay Lonely Mangrove. Here you go.
I watched that the other day. It's lovely,
That
isn't
is
it?
so good, Ross.
What
So
an opening
good.
shot.
Yeah. That's why we have Ross on this show, because the videos, I mean, he's got some of the videos. Obviously, check his channel out. Ross, your Australia panoramas, 10 hours to show, because we can't really do them justice. We can
I'll
show
post a link to it.
but they're obviously 4K and 8K and whatever, and they're sensational. So check the website, like, subscribe, put notifications. Ross is posting videos on there most days. I think. I'm not sure how many. How many videos you put up a week, Ross? Do you reckon?
No, probably about one a week. A week. But I mean, my forte is going to a scenic location and just capturing all the beauty of it. I'm not into reviews or FPV, Jackie. But I'm just really fortunate enough in this particular area. There's just so much variety of scenic beauty. You know, mountains, rivers, lakes, beaches. You know, you name it. It's all within 2 hours. Just very fortunate.
Ross, when we was on the show before, you were saying that how you always sort of plan exactly what you're going to do. I mean, do you still do that, or do you take a leaf out of my book and just fly anywhere? Just don't, bro. I mean, you tend to plan, don't you?
Sorry, Steve. Can you say it again?
Do you still plan what you're going to do when you get to a location? Do you think, like, I'm going to do that, and that, or?
Oh, I mean, I put a picture book in my head of what I want to do, and then it may be that whilst you're there, all of a sudden you see something that is outside that storybook, and so you just do that. But you just capture a lot of video, different flying techniques, and I don't know. It's probably more the editing that is the best way to capture it, rather than the actual flying. You don't want to just be flying around, like this, in a video. It's a bit boring.
Well, no, not the actual finished thing, but I must admit, I am terrible.
Editing, isn't it?
It is in the editing, yeah. I just hope you've got enough to put. Sometimes you look at your footage, you think, I've got enough here for about 1 minute.
But obviously, when you're editing a video, you want to capture your audience in some formal way. So when you get to a location, you're saying, how's the best way to capture this particular location, which I'm sure all of you guys and ladies can identify with.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Right. Okay. Well, time's getting on, so we've got to crack through these videos. We've got tons of videos tonight, guys. So you're in for a treat, as I said. So number 3. I'll tell you what. We'll roll the video.
Wow. Oh, that was good.
Again,
There was a question I saw earlier on, but I've lost the question now. Where are Brian asked the question. So where are you, Brian?
Am I frozen? Can you hear me?
You're frozen. We can hear you, but you are frozen.
You look like this, Jackie.
He's frozen on Ross's boat. Oh God, I'll do a refresh or something.
Yeah. So Brian says, where do you get your music from, Ross?
Audio.com.
Audio.com. There you go, Brian.
Audio with a double I.
Yeah, 2 eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And someone asked me.
let me write that one down.
There was another question here somewhere. Oh, no. There we are. What's the channel notification say you're turned off for content which is made for kids? Don't know.
Which video?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, listen, I always say this is not made for kids because I always flip that switch. If there's
I do as well.
yeah, there's a bunch of things that you have to do. If it's made for kids, there's a whole nother set of rules you have to deal with YouTube.
Next question is from Flying Fin Media. Says, what is your preferred frames per second, Ross?
I use 30 frames per second.
There you go.
Go back a step. With YouTube, their algorithms actually prefer 60 frames per second, believe it or not. And you need to have a really high, what is not bit rate? Very high. I've forgotten the terminology, but you need to have a real high quality video when you're downloading your editing, and 60 frames per second just makes it silky smooth. I mean, there's other opinions out there. Look, it doesn't bother me. That's what I try to do. I mean, I don't do every video at 60 frames per second, but when I capture the location, I do it at 30 frames per second on the drone.
So Jackie's waiting. She's made it back.
I just hit it a few times and it's right.
Listen, I totally agree with what Ross is saying about the frame rate. I prefer 60 if I can as well. Now, often, like Ross says, I often shoot in 30. But 60 to me, and I'd love to hear your opinion on this, Ross, especially if you're doing a turn or a yaw, I just think it looks so much better in 60 than in 30.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I mean, the actual the video files off the drone are 30 frames per second, but I'll actually, in the majority of videos, I will use 60 frames per second, and then further to that, I'll use that Topaz Video AI. There's certain scenes where I might slow down the footage, and then you'll start seeing that stutter in the footage. So I use that Topaz Video AI, and there's a particular setting where it will add in the frames, so you don't get that stutter. I must admit, I do love that Topaz AI, Video AI. You also can find in certain scenes where you'll see the scene flickering, which is where the frame rate is out for some reason, and that Topaz gets rid of that as well. So I will always use that Topaz AI, Video AI. It just turns your videos into something really, really nice and smooth.
So what is that? Is that something you run after you've edited or before?
Yeah, after I've finished the editing of the video. So it's a completed video. Then I'll run it through that Topaz AI video, and it just improves the final outcome. It's always
I've never heard that before. That way. It sounds quite interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave Cullen was saying that he didn't think that he said it didn't work very well, but hey, just try it. If it works, it works.
It works for me.
Yeah,
I mean, everyone's different. It works for me.
That. Yeah.
Hey, I also noticed Maria made a comment that she prefers 60 frames per second.
Yeah.
Now that's interesting because you talk to a lot of filmmakers and they want to shoot in 24. Which is even less of a frame rate yet, and I never understood why that 24 frames per second was such a big deal to a lot of videographers.
I think it used to be I'm sure it was 24 frames or 24 frames that used to be kind of a common thing, but I mean that was in the good old days of film and whatever. So I'm not so sure now, but obviously, I mean, to me, it makes sense. The better the frame rate, surely the better. I don't know, but
the other important thing to remember, though, is when you shoot in higher frame rates, you've got bigger files too. So make sure you have storage.
Yeah, Chuck was saying the 24 and 48 is the Hollywood standard. Right. Yeah, film is 24. That's what I remember going back.
I shoot in 30 and 60, and
yeah,
you can then slow it down and make it all fit with your GoPro footage and everything else, can't you?
The true 24 frames per second gives more cinematic feel, but for lots of movement with drones, you need 60 frames per second, and that's it. Because obviously, cameras when in the olden days, in the good old days, I mean, they were filmed with cine cameras, and they just could not. They need to swing them around, sort of like as Maria says, it's the movement, and you can get away with it 24 frames per second, but with a drone you obviously can't. Tanya's saying the DxO
PR3.
Don't know what that is.
No, what is that, Tanya? Enlighten us, because I'm guessing there's more software. I'm guessing, but yeah, there we are. Mickey Mouse depends if you want motion blur. It's very true. Right, okay. So we've got 36 minutes in, 41 people, so 41 likes.
What?
The sun is trying to get up here.
Yeah, the sun's happening in Australia.
I think there's a bit of sunshine on the trees over there.
Oh yeah, come see it.
Now, Tanya says DXP Pro RAW software for drone images. Or drone images or drone.
Not familiar with it. By the way, Ross, Tanya she flies the Autel Evo Lite, not the Lite Plus. She has the Lite, and she was talking about selling it. And I told her, I said, she does a lot of sunrise stuff. That Lite might be the one.
I mean, the Autel products, they don't fly like the DJIs, and the software's not even close to our DJI, but that camera on that light is just something else. And the other thing to note is Autel brought out 2 drones with that RYYB sensor, and I did note when I had the Nano that in some scenes there was too much sharpness in some of the scenes, but the light. They've dialed down the sharpness on the light with that RYYB sensor, because I don't have any of those sharpness issues with the light that I was getting with the Nano. But certainly, from a point of view of low light sunrises and so on, I haven't used a better camera than the light, and I've owned the Mavic 3, and I've currently got the Air 3. And for me, that in that low light scenario and sunrise and so on, for me personally, the light kills it. Insofar as flying capability, it's a no-brainer. The DJIs are better. It's game, set, and match. But I'm a camera person.
Yeah. I mean,
cameras are everything to me.
Everyone does things to their way, and they find a way of doing it, and it works. So yeah.
The unfortunate thing there, Steve, is whilst there's nothing official, it looks like Autel's got out of the consumer drones. I think they're just. I think I've heard rumours that they've stopped manufacturing those nanos and lights, and really they're just in a sell-off. And they're not supporting those drones with any firmware updates, apart from one a couple of weeks ago where they put in the remote ID, which is a shame, because I'll hold on to that light until it dies.
So Ross, with regard to Autel, they still are making the Evo 2. I think they're on version 3 of the Evo 2 now. I'm wondering if they'll continue that as a consumer grade drone, or if it will just be completely enterprise products.
I think Autel considers the Evo 2 to be part of its enterprise packaging.
Yeah.
It's the Lite and the Nano that I think they are pulling the pin on.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I totally agree. As much as I enjoy my DJI drones, they need competition.
Yeah.
And Autel was the only thing even close, really.
Yeah, I mean, the failing of Autel is Autel's software department is pretty ordinary, to say the least. There was a lot of software flaws with that Nano and Lite series, and Autel never fixed it. On the other side of the coin, when it comes to cameras, I think Autel's got the best cameras on any of the drones, full stop. Except once you get up into the Inspire and so on, that's a different story. But just in those consumer grade, Autel's got the best cameras. When it comes to DJI, look, the cameras, the camera on that Mavic 3 and the Air 3 are superb. Don't get me wrong. I haven't flown the Mini 3 or 4, so I can't comment on those. But
are you planning to get the Mini 4?
The cameras are close. Don't get me wrong. The cameras are very close to each other, the Autel and DJI. But I just think I just think the lenses are better.
It'd be interesting, Ross, to actually know who actually make the cameras for Autel, because I know that Hasselblad are very well. I mean, I think they sort of own each other, as it were, with DJI. And Hasselblad, as everyone knows, I mean, Hasselblad are a camera to be reckoned with. And I would think that a lot of that technology has gone into the DJI drone cameras.
Well, Hasselblad, I don't know, that's very clever marketing from DJI. I mean, most of those consumer drones from DJI that talk about Hasselblad, it's just the color science. It's not the camera. They're using the color science. With the Evo 2 Pro, the color science was pretty ordinary, still is. But with those smaller consumer drones, the Nano and the Lite, the color science on those two drones is excellent and compares to Hasselblad. But let's not pull any punches when it comes to DJI. They're the best drones, hands down. It's a no-brainer. I mean,
one thing DJI have certainly got, they've got a way of bringing out one drone after another and trying to sort of keep the market share, as it were, because that's what it's all about. It's just a clever marketing ploy. Whether you go from a Mini 3 to a Mini 4 or whether you don't is entirely up to the sort of your budget, I'm guessing. But right, anyway, we're going to move on because time is getting on.
It is.
Well, just before we show another Ross video, we'll all do them back to back. I've forgotten her name, Caroline, sweet Caroline. She sent a video of acro practice, and I said I'll show it tonight. So there we go.
Me. I want somebody who cares. I need a lover who never leaves me. I need somebody who cares. I've been searching my life, I just couldn't find it. The special someone to give me my heart. I've been searching my life, but then I found it. Now I won't let you out of my sight. I wanna keep this feeling forever and ever. I'm there when you need me, whenever. Keep this feeling forever and evermore. I wanna keep this feeling. I'm there when you need me. Keep this feeling forever and evermore.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Way to go. Right, okay. I'm going to play this back to back, almost back to back. There we are.
Very nice.
Superb.
Bravo.
Indeed.
I love the music as well. It's just lovely.
Mm.
Someone said on there, need to calm down. I think it was Mickey Mouse. Need to calm down.
It's I call that Tweed Coast. Sorry about the light. It's a bit dark behind me. I call that Tweed Coast God's country. It's just such a beautiful destination.
Yeah.
You know, those beaches just go forever. Beautiful waterways, subtropical rainforests. It's just every time I go down there, I can't believe I'm living in the area, and it's just so beautiful. Feel very lucky.
We'll pack a bag that comes to Australia. We get loads of footage in.
It's from a if you're into your drone imagery and videography, I must admit, the area I live in is nothing short of paradise. There's so much variety. Anyway,
Lady Flyers say, has anyone here watched Ed Wingate? Absolutely amazing footage, horses and volcanoes, found in Channel ages ago. Worth checking that one out. Oh, thanks for that. I shall we'll check that out. Okay, right. I'm going to move. Well, so what should we do? Terry or Ross? Hang on, got to call him. I'll tell you what, that must be that time, isn't it, really? We'll do it anyway.
Oh, go on then. Yeah.
There's going to be a birthday joke tonight, I think.
Well, no, actually, I got 2 because it is my birthday, so I'll give you 2 tonight.
Okay. Right, here we go then.
And now it's time for Terry's Joke of the Week.
Terry.
Yeah, as I said, I'll give you 2 tonight because it's my birthday. And thank you, everyone, for those wonderful congratulations, etc. I just don't know how I'm going to cope, really, at 27. Crikey. Anyway, a man and a beautiful woman were having dinner in a fine restaurant. Their waitress, taking another order at a table a few steps away, suddenly noticed that the man was slowly sliding down his chair under the table, but the woman acted totally unconcerned. The waitress watched as the man slid all the way down his chair and out of sight under the table. Still, the woman dining across from him appeared calm and unruffled, apparently unaware that her dining companion had disappeared. After the waitress finished taking the order, she came over to the table and said to the woman, "Pardon me, madam, but I think your husband just slid under the table." The woman calmly looked up at her and replied, "No, he did not. He just walked in the door." Think.
Yeah.
A retired colonel bumped into his old Batman after many years of retirement. Colonel offered his Batman a job as a butler. "No difference to your Batman days. You'll catch on fast," he said. Next day, the butler entered the colonel's bedroom, opened the curtains, gently shakes the colonel to wake him, moves over to the other side of the bed, slaps the colonel's wife on the arse and said, "Okay, sweetheart, get your fat ass back to the village."
Terry's Joke of the Week.
Terry's Jokes of the Week.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you get it?
Well done, Terry.
It's sounding funny, isn't it?
The sun is up.
The sun is up.
The sun's up.
He's got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray.
See, if this is what we've actually got to look forward to tomorrow morning, folks. I've got a frost waking up in the morning. But here we are. Right, okay. Let's roll VT on the next one. Yeah, there we go. Yo.
You still getting about, Russ?
That was my first video. That was literally my first drone flight with the Air 3.
Wow.
I mean, that bridge and the river is literally just over here. You know, I could
how
walk,
far is
walk to that location.
How far is that from Nerang, Ross?
Well, I can see it. It's literally just here.
Yeah, but how far is it from Nerang?
Oh, from Nerang. Nerang's about 40 minutes down the road on the motorway.
Yeah, because I came up the river from Nerang, and we sailed up to Brisbane.
Yeah, that's a different river. You're talking about the Nerang River down on the Gold Coast. That video was the Brisbane River.
Oh, I see. They all look the same.
so do those beaches on the Tweed Coast.
Yes. Look like Skeggy, someone said.
Yeah, someone said
that's Skegness, Marcus.
Yes, Skeggy. Yeah, this is like Skeggy. Right. Well, okay, so I'm going to let Ross. We've got one more video to. I've got two more videos to do. Actually, just before.
Oh, all right. We'll do a bit of overtime. Go for it.
We'll do a bit of overtime, but I've got to show this because Brian put this on. Brian up in the borders of Scotland had a bit of a meet up today. So he made a very, very quick video, so we're going to show this. Okay. There you go.
That was nice.
Good to have a good beat up, but there we are. That's proof. Okay, right. So, video number whatever. I forgot number is. This is Morning Twilight on the Brisbane something.
Done that one.
You sure
Just
about
seen
one?
that one.
out so good.
Bueno.
Excellent.
You've got too many videos. Ross, stop making videos.
It was quite funny that particular. It's interesting. That particular day, we were heading down to Cabarita actually to shoot the whales, but we were running a bit late, and all of a sudden we could see the colour, and that sunrise was about to start, and so we did a quick divert to the nearest beach, which was here to Kingscliff. Captured that sunrise, then went down the road about 10 minutes drive to Cabarita, and then captured the humpback whales on the same morning.
Wow.
It was the most incredible day's drone shooting I've ever done in my life. Just a double whammy.
It's really nice too. Well, this final video we've got is
Another one?
I hope we're not keeping everyone up to that because we're running late tonight. But,
You carry on. We're on double time. That's okay.
double time. Send away.
Time and a half.
This Ross was telling me earlier on. This is how did you say it, Ross? This is the Mooga Lakes and Peaks.
Mickey wants to see kangaroos.
Yeah. Armaroo, kangaroo, armaroo.
Skippy.
Let's watch the video.
Yeah.
What a new ending on that one.
Right, okay, well, Ross, thanks ever so much for getting up at the crack of dawn to be on the show, and thanks for everyone chatting in the chat, watching us, and thanks to you guys. And, well, all I can say is have a good week.
Get ready, Jackie. Get ready.
Yeah. We're on it this
Thanks
time.
for having me, and happy birthday, Terry.
And happy birthday,
Thank you very
Terry.
much, Ross, and everybody else.
All I can say is have a good week. See you later. Hope
Thanks,
you catch
guys.
you next week.
Good night.
Bye.